Hi everyone, it's Ellie from the Playford library here today, and we are going to be making some sensory recipes today, and I'm going to show you how to make 2-ingredient easy slime. We're going to make some homemade sidewalk chalk that you can use out on your driveways, and we're also going to make some special sensory foam made out of chickpea juice, so that will be very interesting. So to start with, we're going to make our 2-ingredient easy slime, and for this you need some Metamucil, you need 1 cup of water, you need a tablespoon to measure the Metamucil out, and you need a large bowl with high sides so that it doesn't bubble over in the microwave, and you also need a whisk as well to mix your Metamucil and your water together. So this is a really easy recipe. And it's also taste safe, so if you have some little brothers or sisters at home who want to play with it with you, if they put it in their mouth it doesn't matter because it is all safe to be eaten, but I wouldn't suggest that you eat the whole thing or anything. So we are going to start with 1 tablespoon of Metamucil in our bowl, and now make sure that you do get an adult to help you with this, even though it does look very easy, because it does have to go in the microwave, and the microwave gets very hot when you take the bowl out. The Metamucil slime will be very hot to start with, so you'll need to let it cool for just a little bit before you play with it. So we're going to get our tablespoon of Metamucil and we're going to put that in our big bowl. Then we are going to get our 1 cup of water. Now you can use a little bit less water if you want your slime to be more malleable, and if you want it to be more gooey and slimy, then you can add more water. But we're just going to add just about a cup in there. Alright. And then we're going to get our whisk, and we are going to whisk that for about a minute. And if you get some down around the sides, make sure that you get that around into the mixture as well. Alright, so I think it's been about a minute now and we've mixed all that together. So what you need to do now is get an adult to help you, get your mum or your dad or your grandpa or grandma carer to help you. Put this in the microwave for 5 minutes, okay? I'm going to go and do that now, and then let's see what we come back with. Alright, so we have our lovely little slime bowl from the microwave. I've just put it from the big bowl into this little bowl, and now this is one I actually made a little bit earlier because it took a while to cool down, so make sure that you don't get it out straight away and play with it because you'll burn your fingers. But this one is one I made a bit earlier, and it's lovely and gooey to play with and nice and soft, and it doesn't stick to your hands too much either. This one's a bit bigger though than the one with the 1 tablespoon because I've done a couple of them. I've made 3 lots of the slime. So if you want to, at the start, you can put 2 tablespoons of Metamucil or 3 tablespoons instead of 1, and you can make it, you can just test it out with how much water you want and how sticky you want your slime. So you can put however much Metamucil, however much water, have a bit of a play with the ratios and see what slime you like to make. Alright, now we're going to make our next sensory play creation today, and this is our easy foam, and it's made out of chickpea juice of all things. So this is a really easy recipe. It's only got 3 ingredients. We've got chickpea juice, so I've drained the chickpea juice into a bowl here and I've left the chickpeas in the tin, so you could maybe use them to make some dried chickpeas, roasted chickpeas in the oven, or some hummus or something. So I'll leave those there. We won't need the rest of those chickpeas, we just need the juice. And we've got some cream of tartar just to add a bit of substance to our foam, and you just do a sprinkle of that in. And then we've got some food colouring as well, so you can choose any colour that you like for your easy foam. So I'm going to do some pink foam today. So what I'm going to do is put my chickpea juice in here into my big bowl. Then I'm going to add a little bit of food colouring. And now the chickpea juice can sometimes be a little bit smelly if you don't like the smell of the chickpeas. So you might want to add some mint essence or some vanilla essence or something in there if you like, with your few drops of food colouring. Alright, so then we are going to get our mixer. So I've got a hand mixer. Now, how long you'll need to mix it for depends on your mixer. If you have one like this, it might take a while. Could take maybe 5 or 6 minutes to get a nice foam. You want it to look like shaving cream almost. So not like dish foam, dish bubbles. You want it to look like shaving cream. So it does take quite a while to foam up, but this is where our cream of tartare might come in handy. If it's taking too long, you can add a little pinch of your cream of tartare. Alright, so I'm going to get going with my beaters. Now you probably want to have it on the fastest one that you can to make it as quick as you can. Alright, it's starting to look like this. It's a bit foamy, but that's not quite what we want. So we need to do it for a lot longer. We want it to be like shaving cream. So I'm going to add a little bit of my cream of tartare and see if that, just a pinch, and see if that helps make it a bit foamy for us. Right, it's now looking a little bit more foamy, but it's still very liquid. So we're going to keep going until we get that shaving cream consistency. Right, it's going to take a bit longer, I think, to make it that nice fluffy foam. So I might do that for a little bit longer, maybe 5 more minutes, and then I'll show you what it looks like, okay? Right, so we have made our foam. It took a little bit longer with the beaters to beat it up, but now looks nice and foamy like shaving cream. It looks really fun to play with. You can put it on the table if you have a tablecloth down, or ask your mum and dad to pop it in a tray for you. But that is super fun to play with. Wow. Alright, now I think that we've got a bit messy. We're going to go outside and we're going to make our chalk paint, and then we're going to go outside and test them out. Now we're going to look at our next sensory recipe today, which is our easy chalk. So this is a recipe, if you don't have sidewalk chalk at home, to make some chalk, pavement chalk, that you can do on your driveway or on your street. And it uses very easy ingredients. You probably have these in the cupboard. You've got 1 cup of corn flour, and you've got 1 cup of water, and you've also got these little food colouring things if you have some food colouring in your pantry. So we're going to have 6 different colours, and we're going to use this muffin tray to put our paint in, our chalk in, and then we've got these little paint brushes that we can use with our chalk paint to draw on concrete. So what we need to do first is pop our 1 cup of corn flour into the bowl. Make sure you don't splash it everywhere. And then we're going to add our water, 1 cup of water, and it will make like a chalky paste. And then you just mix that up. Mix it up until all of the corn flour is dissolved into the water. Alright, make sure there's no little lumps in there. And now we're going to add it to our paint tray or our muffin tray. So what you want to do is pour a little bit into each one. Make sure you might need some help from your mum or dad with this one. I've poured probably a little bit too much in that one, so we might only get maybe 5 colours. There we go. There we go, 6 colours that we can put in there. So now we've got white paint, white chalk paint, but we can add our food colouring. If we grab this, and I might do green first. Alright. That one, maybe 3 drops of food colouring. Then you can mix it up with your paintbrush or with a spoon, it's up to you. Alrighty. If it doesn't look dark enough, your colour, you can add a little bit more food colouring in there as well. That looks like a nice green, I think. Alright, now we're going to do blue. So get your blue food colouring. And if you'd just like to do a couple of colours, you don't need to do all 6 either. Alright, let's mix our blue up. nice light blue. Alright, now we're going to do some pink. So we'll just add only a few drops of red to make it pink. And mix that up as well. Right, now I might do purple, I think. So what colours make purple? Let's see, I think it might be red and blue. So we'll mix up a few drops of red and a few drops of blue to try and make a purple colour paint. Alright, let's see, with a spoon to mix this one. If you don't have enough paintbrushes, that's okay. You can just use the same ones for all the colours. Alright, that's a lovely looking purple. Alright, now we might do some yellow food colouring. So add 2 or 3 drops of yellow. Some nice bright yellow. Alright, we've got one more colour. I think we might do maybe orange. So what colours make orange? We have red and yellow together make orange. So let's put a few drops of red and a few drops of yellow in this last one. It's starting to look like very colourful and rainbow, isn't it? Alright, oh that's a lovely bright orange. So there you have it. There is your chalk paint. And we're going to go outside now and test it and see if it works. I had lots of fun making all of my chalk paint creations, and I hope that you have fun at home making your chalk paint creations as well. And thanks for watching my sensory video today, and I hope you have fun making all the different recipes. See you next time!